Hey everybody, this is Fred. I'm sitting here with Rochelle Vachon. We did a roof on her house. I believe it was a Gold Pledge, which is a Timberline HD shingle. If I remember correctly, was it a pewter? Or the color pewter?
Yes, I think or close to it.
Close to it, yeah. I think it was a pewter color. Anyways, so it's been about, how long has it been? About
almost a year.
Almost a year now. So I came back, did an inspection on it. Everything looks great still. Just to let Rochelle talk for a minute. I don't remember, but how did you hear about us?
I was working with Houston.
That's where it was at.
And I asked him if he knew of anybody because my inside of my ceiling started leaking. And I'm going, why is my ceiling leaking? My handyman got up there and said the roof isn't good. And the roof had been done not too long ago.
No.
So I was so excited that I got to get a new roof right away. And so he mentioned Fred, because I guess you were in a network together?
We were in BNI together at the time, which is like a networking group.
Yeah.
And and Houston did some work for you, obviously.
Yes.
But yeah, he's a super good guy. I'm glad he recommended us to you.
Yes.
And I did come over, and I remember doing the inspection because it was kind of odd, because you told me sometimes it would leak in, like after it would rain, like hours, sometimes days, like it would just start dripping out, just out of the blue.
Yeah.
Which kind of threw me for a loop, because when I got up on the roof, I was like, there was no certain thing that it was, but then we came up with the idea that it was probably so much moisture within your ceiling that was coming down and raining whenever it would get really humid and hot in there. And that's what we did. So we basically cut a ridge vent all the way across the top, and she had some what are they called, soffit vents put in.
Yes. And
that alleviated that problem after we got the new roof on. When going to the actual job, when we put the roof on, is there anything you could tell them about the process? Maybe like, you know, was the crew professional?
Yes,
was the crew professional? Were we clean?
Well, first of all, I love that you gave me a wonderful price.
Thank you very much.
That was great. And when the crew came, all of the supplies came, and then as soon as they showed up, I think they did it all in a day.
It was a day. I do remember that. Yeah, absolutely.
And I had to go to work.
Right.
And it was getting toward the end of the day for them, I think, because I was going to work probably about 3.
Mm-hmm.
And my neighbor said they worked until dark.
Yeah.
To make sure they got done.
They got done, right? Yeah. And we got everything done that day, which
yep.
I wasn't sure if we'd get everything done. I thought we might have to come back, do some button-ups, but they got everything finished in that one day. But so they definitely worked for sure.
And one thing I loved, I wanted to go part metal, and I didn't want to go silver and have my neighbor get sun reflection.
Correct.
In her house. So you got me the color I wanted.
Yep, which was like it's like that
green,
like a honey green color, and it turned out great. And that's one of the things I think took them a little bit longer that day, you know, was getting that all buttoned up, because the metal takes a lot longer than the shingles do. But there's just more detailed work to it. So, but yeah, everything looks great.
I have a tickle in my throat.
I had one yesterday, so I know how you feel. Yeah, so if you all need a new roof or even an inspection on a roof, please feel free to give us a call. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Is there anything else you'd like to say to our guests that may be thinking about hiring us?
You won't be sorry. You won't.
Well, you heard it from her mouth.
And he's great.
Thank you very much.